Alright, let's go back to this. What's this? Non-wolf cavern? Alright, let's go to Cloud Top. I'll probably have to go without my horse, to be honest. Fort Rails. Oh, damn. Damn, horse, you doing your thing, huh? Doing a good job. Charred remains, fingers of the mountain. I found the book titled Fingers of the Mountain. I need to deliver it to either Earana at the Grey Mare Tavern in Chorrol or to Teekeeus at the Chorrol Mages Guild. Let me read it real quick. Where is this at? Here we go. You cannot equip it. You can't read it? Huh. Is there anything else up here? I don't think so. It's probably the only thing, right? I guess maybe it, like, burns you. The ruined fort consists of a broken pillar surrounded by crumbling stone arches and walls. A non-respawning chest containing minor loot is in the southwest corner of the wall closest to the pillar. During the quest, you will also find a charred corpse on the ground near the pillar holding the book Fingers of the Mountain. So there's a chest here. Somewhere. Is it behind the wall? Near the pillar. Oh, here. Psh. Absolute garbage. Okay. So, gotta go to Chorrol. Alright, so there are two options you get now. Both seem to lead to the same result, except for the amount of fame gained.
Hello.
Alright, so option number one is give the book back to Teekeeus. 2 additional fame points. The quest will be marked as completed in your journal if you're only interested in gaining access to the Arcane University. You have completed the requirements for such, although this may not be apparent. However, the quest update suggests that you should tell Earana that she won't be getting the book. You can delay getting back to Earana at this point, especially since there are no additional fame points to gain, and Finger in the Mountain is a poor reward, being far more expensive to cast than a similar custom spell. When you speak to Earana, she will be very angry at you and will demand that you steal the book back from the Mages Guild starting the quest Fingers of the Mountain Part 2. If you refuse her request, this side quest will end right away and she will refuse to talk to you again. Otherwise, steal the book back from Teekeeus. He puts it inside the chest in his room. Give the book to Earana and she will translate it in a day's time, but you should wait for 25 hours as 24 hours doesn't always register correctly. You can anticipate Earana's demand to steal the book by simply following Teekeeus after you give it to him. If you do so, your sly efforts reveal the location of the container in his bedroom, so that you can snatch it right away without looking too hard for it. Talk to Earana to start part 2, end the dialogue, and then wait for the quest to update before turning the book to her. Alternatively, if you're good at sneaking and pickpocketing, Right after giving Teekeeus the book, go into sneak mode, pickpocket the book off of him. Note, if you get caught, you will be in violation of the guild rules and be kicked out. Alright, option number 2, give the book to Earana. Give the book to Earana first. This will add 1 point to your total fame. She needs to study the book for a whole day. You should come back to see her again after that to get your reward. She then departs to her room at the Greymare. Speak to Teekeeus and confess you've handed out the book to Earana. He'll ask you to steal it back. Go to Earana's room at the Greymare Inn and steal the book back from the chest behind the door. You can do this right away without waiting 24 hours for Earana to transcribe it, as she will not notice that the book has disappeared. As you open Earana's chamber door, she will usually get pushed on the right side behind it, making it easy to access the chest and steal the book without getting seen or caught. Hand the book back to Teekeeus, who agrees to overlook your transgression and send the Chorrol recommendation to the Arcane University. No additional fame point is given at this stage. For the optional second part of this quest, listed separately in your journal as Fingers of the Mountain Part 2, return to Earana 24 hours after you've handed her the book to get a note instructing you on how to obtain your reward. A powerful new shock spell for helping her out. You'll need a shock spell and a Welkin Stone to obtain your reward. You can search within any Ayleid ruin or any of the locations listed on the Welkin Stone page for a stone. If you don't have a shock spell, you can purchase one from Druja in Skingrad's Mages Guild, where you can also find a Welkin Stone in a display case. You should also bring some resist shock items / potions. Return to Cloudtop with the Welkin Stone and prepare to cast a shock spell at the pedestal. You can use a touch spell, but it is much better to use a target spell so that you can try and dodge the powerful counterspell that will hit you. Stand near one of the pillars that are situated around the site. Drink your potions or put on your enchanted items just in case, then cast a spell and move behind a pillar. If you survive, you will get a new level spell called Finger of the Mountain. While the spell is leveled, it is also badly costed. All versions of the spell above the level 5 version are more expensive than any self-made spells and can be extremely expensive to cast, bordering on impossible. Thus, it's best to do this quest before level 5 if you want to make any use of the spell. After that, you can make your own version of the spell once you gain access to the Arcane University. Okay. Is a miscellaneous item rather than an actual book that can be read. A book version under the same name does actually exist, but it goes unused and contains no text. That's funny. If you ended up giving the book to Earana during this quest, you can pickpocket it back from her after the quest is over and place it back into Teekeeus' chest. Earana will never notice that the book is gone, but Teekeeus apparently notices that it is back, since the dialogue option that leads him into mentioning that it has gone missing will disappear. Interesting. Alright, well, I mean, I don't really need that spell. I know that was a lot to read, so I'm just going to give it back to Teekeeus, get this over with. This was a lot of a much longer detour than I expected. And let's just finish this off. So I'm going to give it back to him. I'm going to talk to her, tell her to shut the hell up, and move on with both of our lives.
Good day.
Alright, here is the fingers.
Some say Traven is...
Here's Fingers of the Mountain.
You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please.
Here's the book.
Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now,
right.
I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
Alright. I'm good. I don't need to phone. Let's see. Is it completed, or... Yeah. I could talk to her still.
I grow weary of waiting. Where is my book?
I gave the book to Teekeeus.
What? You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain. All right. We can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book.
Yo.
Bring it to me once you have it. I'll even still give you the reward I promised, despite your incompetence. Now go!
No, I won't do that.
Is that so? Bah. I was a fool to have trusted you in the first place. Get out of my sight.
Well,
Kinnereth bestowed the
Done.
boots of the
Goodbye.
Crusade.
I refuse to steal Fingers of the Mountain for Earana. That should be an end to my dealings with her. Okay, cool. Alright, I delivered Fingers of the Mountain big to Teekeeus, the Chorrol Mages Guild. In exchange, Teekeeus has agreed to write a recommendation for me. I shall have to tell Earana that she won't be getting the book.
Consider an
Okay.
unworthy knight.
So that's done. Alright, so I have 2 more recommendations left. There is, let me see, Leywin and Skingrad, and then I can finally join the Mages Guild. So Leywin is next.